Hello everybody. Hi guys. Oh, beautiful sunny Vancouver. I can't tell you how wonderful it is. We're so happy to see some sunshine. It's warm. It's nice. Okay. I know. Somebody's going to say, yeah, well, you should come to where we are. We're cooking. And I know we have our good friends in Palm Springs, and they have a beautiful home and they have a swimming pool, but they need a cooler on their swimming pool. They can't use it. It's so warm. I think it's something like 45 there today. So I know, be careful what you wish for, lady. Okay, guys, if the first time you're here, my name's Lady. I have a lifestyle channel. I talk about everything and anything almost. So thank you for being here. I hope you'll stay. I hope you subscribe. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. And of course, I'd love for you to leave a comment. All my regular subscribers, how are you guys doing? I know we've got quite a few people that are just kind of taking some time off, or we've got some people that have got issues to deal with. So I'm really lucky to be here today. Now, I wanted to carry on, because remember I said I was going to do a little playlist on it about, I'm looking for the, so I don't have it upside down. Remember this? Anti-aging. Now I will put that video up there if you didn't see the very first one. I did it. I did it on May the 24th. So if you missed it, go back and see. Now you remember when I did the video, I had a whole bunch of little slips of papers in there about the whole, how we are seen and how, you know, this whole anti-aging thing, anti-aging creams, anti-aging skin procedures, anti-aging this, that, and the other thing, anti-aging everything. If you want to have, and I'm not sure who said it, if you want to have a long life, you got to age. It's just part of the deal. Okay, so keep that in mind as we're talking. Okay, so I did say in my video, the first one, that I would pull little slips out and talk about it. I know you thought it was going to be all about how I stay this beautiful. Well, actually it is. It's kind of part of it. I'm going to talk about attitude. Oh my gosh. And actually, I mentioned this before. I have a great attitude. It isn't always in check though. So I do have to spend time you know, kind of pulling my socks up sometimes and saying, hey, you know what? That's a really crappy attitude, girl. You better get on board and change your thought process. And it's been, you know, thinking back, it was a lifesaver for me. It got me through some really difficult years in my life that I had an attitude. And now it's getting me through the aging process. Thank God I never lost having an attitude. Okay, so you go, well, what's that got to do with aging? It has everything to do with aging, I think. I know people say, oh, you know, age is just a number, and yes, it is, but it's all about your attitude. And if you have a good and healthy attitude about aging, whether you are 40, 50, 60, or 70, because you know what? There are a lot of women that express their concerns in their 30s, 40s, and 50s that are concerned about aging. Oh my gosh, it's such a gift. Change your thought process. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to have a certain body size to have a great attitude. Okay, so with me, let's get to me. And this is how I manage it for me. And you might say, hey, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to try to adopt that for myself, because it sounds like Lady's actually okay through this aging process. And I'm 72. And I am so lucky and I'm so fortunate to be here. And is it because I just like cruise into this without incident or whatever? No, I've had, okay, I'm not going to talk about it for very long. I do have osteoarthritis. I've had 2 replacements, 1 redone. Well, that was a gong show. I have a playlist on it. You can go check it. I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about the negative things, because to me, talking about the negative things is giving it life. It's like resuscitating it. And so I try to be really aware of the words that come out of my mouth, but also what I think about. Okay, I meditate a lot, and even more so lately because, you know, we got some stuff going on, so I meditate for the good things to come into our life. So people say, okay, well, how do I do that? How do I maneuver that? So I'm just going to give you just a few ideas on what I do to stay really positive about how fortunate I am to be here today. And okay, so death, all right? A lot of people fear death. They're afraid of death as they're aging. Oh my gosh. Well, yes, you know, some people's bodies are, you know, like, yeah, we're like old cars, right? You start lifting up the hood and, oh my gosh, we thought it was only the fan belt that went, but oh my gosh, a couple of hoses are going as well. Okay, yeah, that does happen, but you know what? That can happen to people that are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s too. Yes, I agree. It could happen, probably. It happens more as we age, you know. But you know what? Why give that life? I don't think about that. You know, I think about how fortunate I am, how blessed I am, how I think of myself as healthy. I see myself as healthy. I see myself as strong. Because if I focus on, oh, this happens to people as they age, and I got, I might have, this might happen and that might happen. I'm telling you, it will happen. It will happen. I've talked about, you know, it's the old thing, right? When you're in a kitchen and you just kind of like, you know, you hit a bottle up against the counter and you go, oh, geez, if I'm not careful, I'm going to break it. And then 90% of the time, within the next 10 minutes, you break something because that's what you're focused on. So I don't focus on it. I'm grateful for my blessings and I stay positive. Okay, so what do you do about death? You know, dying, like people that have died. Well, for me personally, I feel that there is no death, that we transition, that we actually, you know, that I'm a spiritual being living in this body. And so when the time comes, I'll be transitioning. And that's how I feel about all of my friends and the people that I love, that I know they surround me and still love me and care about me. And so when we lose somebody that we love, I really truly am that person in the room that loves to talk about them. I love to share the memories about that person. I think about how fortunate I was to have that person in my life. Bill lost pretty well all his best friends in the last 10 years because Bill's 79. And but we look at pictures, yes, old-fashioned pictures, those pictures and albums, and we share the memories and the fun times that we had with them, and I'm very grateful for them. Do you know, it doesn't matter. We all have a tag at the end. We all have a tag. We just don't know the date. And so don't worry about it. Live your best life. And so this is not just when we age. You should be doing that when you're in your 20s. You need to be doing it in your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s and 60s if you have a good life. I struggled for the first 40 years, but I never gave up hope that I would have a fabulous life. And you need to do that as well. So death, it's sad for the people around. I know it leaves a big void and a huge hole in people's hearts. But go through your process. Do what you need to do for as long as it takes, for as little. But I love keeping my girlfriends and my loved ones alive and talking about them. And I think about the things they brought to the table. And I feel that they're my angels. I feel them around me. So I have a little different outlook, right? So it's how you see it. It's your attitude towards a certain subject. And that's mine. What's yours? You know, a lot of the aging process, or as we get here, whatever you consider old, I don't consider myself old. I think I'm privileged to be aging. And I also understand that I have to take a responsibility for a lot of the things that, you know, may not be the way I would like to be physically. And one of them is, I can't stress this enough, because I didn't do it enough. I played volleyball, I did track in school, but I was not a real, you know, I can go to the gym or whatever. But then the girls remind me, yes, I always loved doing my weights. And then I stopped for many years, but now I'm back to doing my weights. So part for me is now I have a much healthier, I know now, a much healthier attitude about exercise. Yep, and I know, look at those arms. They're just not perfect, are they? Yep, look at that. But I still keep exercising. I still keep doing the things that I can do and the things that I can change. And don't forget, girls, don't worry about those arms. There are young women, 30, 40-year-old, 50-year-old women who have arms like us. So you know what? It is what it is. Don't give up these wonderful years ahead of you because your arms aren't perfect. But you can help yourself, right? I do these in bed. That's why they're laying right here. I do them in bed while I'm watching TV. Yep, just the arms. I do shoulder ones. I do those in the bathroom. I can't remember who asked me. One of my subscribers asked me. I have it written down somewhere. I'll get back to that in another video. Okay, so take responsibility. Don't be boo-hooing because, you know, you can't do something. You can. And just start with baby steps, a little bit. Just get a little weight and start doing, you know, your exercises if you have to, in your chair or in your bed, okay? Or standing up, or go and dance. I love to dance to some of the great videos on YouTube. Okay, so take responsibility as we're aging for things that you maybe weren't doing and that you can still do. It's like I said, it's never too late. It's never too late to do more. It's never too late to be better than you are today. And if you have the right attitude, you can do anything. Attitude doesn't come for a certain age bracket. Anybody can have it. Oh, I used to have the most beautiful legs. I was pretty well endowed, but I had beautiful legs when I was younger. I don't have beautiful legs anymore. I've gained too much weight. I've had my surgeries there. I've had my mobility things, but that's all changing. But you know, Bill said to me, I said, oh God, I can't wear shorts. Oh, I used to wear my shorts and just show them off, right? Yeah, I'm going, did I show them off? Yeah, wear my shorts out, whatever, it was great. Well, I don't do that now, and Bill said to me, honey, you look fabulous in a skirt or your capris. So you know what? You just work with it. It's not that I can't wear shorts anymore. I just had to change what I'm wearing because I still want to feel good. And I don't feel good when I'm wearing shorts. So it's not about what other people think or whatever. Me personally, I don't feel good when I wear shorts, but I feel great in a pair of capris. I feel great in a really cute skirt. I feel great in a fabulous jumpsuit. So you know what? It's attitude. Like, work with what you got. We worked with what we had when we were in our 20s and our 30s. You should do the same throughout your whole life as our body changes, as our social interactions change or whatever. Get comfortable in your own skin. You can do it, you have it, you own it. And there's one other thing, if you're not doing it, I hope that you will try doing it. And that is, when you get up in the morning out of your bed, you walk into that bathroom and you stand and look at that fabulous girl in the mirror. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And you say to her, good morning, gorgeous. How are you? God, you're looking good. Well, you know what? We are going to have a fabulous day. Let's go and do it. Let's do something different. We're ready for whatever the day brings. Let's make it a good one. High five. I learned that from Mel Robbins, the high five. I love it, right? High five. When do you high five people? You high five people, say, good on you, well done, let's go do it. So do that to yourself every day, a high five. And you go, oh, that's ridiculous. Well, you know what? It's a lot better than getting up out of bed and loafing around and saying, well, today, I've got my aches and pains and I'm really feeling sore, and I don't think any of my kids are going to come visit me, and like they promised me a week ago they're come visit me, they didn't, and everybody around me is dying, and everybody around me is sick, and everybody's why are you having that conversation? Why are you doing that to yourself? You know what? You say, thank God I am here. Look at this. Both my feet hit this floor, and I'm going to have a fabulous day. Just let me go and talk to that girl over there in the mirror. She just loves it when I say hi to her in the morning. And then her and I are going to have a fabulous day. Okay, so you know what? So much is in our control. It's right here. You got it. You got it. Just come on, bring it out. Bring it out. Okay, so how many of you down below are going to, if you're not doing that already, are going to say good morning to that fabulous girl looking back at you in the mirror, the one that has lived with you for so long and has been your best friend through this journey, who loves you like nobody in the whole world could ever love you. The two of you better be having some fun, and you better be figuring out how fabulous this journey is and how privileged we are. And I don't want to hear about your ache and pains and everything that's gone wrong, because we need to just get rid of that and have good thoughts. Because you know what? Our journey in life will bring what we focus on. Our journey in life will bring us what we think about. So you know what? If it's been really crappy, let's change the narrative right now. Just start with one small thing. One small thing. Okay, and then I'll check back with you in about 3 weeks and see where that went. Bye guys, love you, have a great week. Chat later, bye. Never say never.